welcome to today's class. Today we are going to start with chapter 21, Our Rich Culture. As you know that in this vast country, it's a different culture, religion, and people eat different types of food over here. So this makes our country, India, a unique and rich in culture. So let's start with the chapter now. So, in this chapter, we'll study about the languages, dress, music and dance, painting, architecture, and festival. India is known for its rich culture. You all know, right? In India, we have diverse languages, dresses, costume, music, dance, and painting. So, one by one, we will study about all the things. First is language. Language, if we talk about it, plays an important role and it is the most important means of communication through which we can exchange our ideas and thoughts with others. Right? Our constitution has recognized 22 major language which is spoken in different parts, and Hindi is the most important link language because it is spoken or understood by the largest number of people. Hindi along with English is the official language of India. It is not the national language. If we talk about Sanskrit, it is the oldest language of India. Sanskrit was the official language if we talk about, and during the ancient times, Persian and English, they both were the respective court language during the rule of Muslims and English ruler. Right? Every state had its own language. India, Hindi and English serve as the official language. If we talk about at the center, different forms of speaking the same language is known as dialects. We are speaking same language, but different dialects are used. For example, Hindi is spoken in several ways. Each language has its own style of writing, means script. Hindi is written in Devanagari script and English, it is written in Roman script. Now, dresses means costumes. So, our dresses are mainly made from cotton, wool, silk, and synthetic cloth. They are used in different areas according to the climate. In hilly areas, if we talk about, woolen clothes are needed throughout the year. While in the northern plains, people wear what? Woolen clothes only in winter. In south, there is no winter and woolen clothes are not needed. If we talk about men and women, they wear different types of clothes according to the different style. If we talk about men, they wear dhoti and kurta, which is common over here. But they are worn in different style in different part of India. Men also cover their head either with the cap or turban or pagdi. The style of wearing a pagdi varies from state to state. Pagdi is an essential part of the dress of Sikhs. Some people wear achkan or tight pajamas. Women wear sari and blouse, but it is quite different style in different parts. You can generally distinguish people from different regions by their costume. In costume too, the styles are changing. Shirts, coats, and pants of the European style are becoming popular. Right? Nowadays, you can see that European styles is becoming popular day by day. Next is music and dance. Right? First, let's see about the music, which has been an essential part of the Hindu system of worship. Veena remains up to this day a popular musical instrument. Music is of two types, vocal and instrumental. We have Hindustani also and Carnatic also. These are the two known forms of music. Both of these form of music are based on raga. There have been a famous classical singer in India like Tansen and your Baiju Babra or Haridas. Bhakti saints and teachers did much to popularize the music. The bhajans of Kabir, Surdas, Tulsidas and Mirabai are sung all over the India. Indian music such as Ravi, Shankar, Bismillah Khan, Allah Rakha, Zakir Hussain, they are the popular all over the world. Some famous bhajan singers are Kabir, Surdas, Tulsidas and Mirabai. Here we have some Indian classical singer, right, as M.S. Subbulakshmi, Lata Mangeshkar, Bhimsen Joshi and Pandit Jasraj. Now we have Veena, Tanpura, right? Sitar, sarod, tabla, dholak. These are some major important musical instruments. Now some famous instrumental musician like we have Bismillah Khan, Hari Prasad Chaurase, Zakir Hussain and Amjad Ali Khan. There are many forms of dance in India. Dance was always part of our religious worship and entertainment at Tralkor. Devotees dance. What they do? They dance before the idols of the god. And nowadays we watch dance performance on the state in films, television programs. Special costumes are required to different dances. Music and essential songs. What are these? These are essential part of these dance, and there are two main division of Indian dances. We have folk dance and classical dance. Right? Let's study about folk dance like Bhangra, Gidda, which is in Punjab, Dandiya and Garba in Gujarat, Bhumar in Rajasthan, Nati in Himachal Pradesh, Lavani in Maharashtra, Bihu in Assam, and Chau in Jharkhand. So, folk dances, these are simple and they do not require special training. Any kind of special training is not required. But in classical dance, need rigorous training, formal training, and regular practices are necessary. Some of the famous folk dance are, you can see Bhangra, Dandiya, Ghumar, and Lav. Now, classical dance like Bharatnatyam, which is of Tamil Nadu, right? Kathakali of Kerala, Kathak Uttar Pradesh, Kuchipudi, it's of Andhra Pradesh, Manipuri, Manipur, Odissi, Odisha. These all are the popular and classical dance. You should know them by their name and the state which they belongs to. Now, painting. India has glorious heritage of painting. The cave painting of Bhimbetka, which is in Madhya Pradesh, what it depict life of the people. At what tide stone age? In Ajanta caves, we have the best wall painting and their colors have not faded to this day. They are more than 1500 years old and depict what life of Lord Buddha. Right? It tells us about the life of Lord Buddha. In the past, many kings and emperors encouraged art of painting. Mughal emperor, what they introduced? Miniature painting in India. Modern painting in India has developed new style. We can see and enjoy the painting of national and international artists in art exhibition and museum. Right, you can see here this is cave painting and this is miniature painting. Now architecture. India has glorious past. India has been building house and temples for over 5,000 years. We had developed the rich heritage of architecture. The Zen temple at Dilwara, stupas of Sachi Sarnath, they are the best example of architecture. Now Kailashnath temple at Ellora, which is a wonderful example of rock cut temple. Two great stone elephant guard. The courtyard of the temple, the artwork in the temple of Mahabalipuram, Madurai and Tanjore. ये amazing है, बहुत सिंह है. We have some famous temples showing architecture like Stupa of Sarnath, Ellora, Kailash temple, Mahabalipuram or Tanjore. Now, Muslim rulers built several beautiful mosques, tombs, forts and places in different parts. The Qutub Minar in Delhi is a tall tower with a winding staircase running inside it. Gol Gumbaz in Bijapur. It is second largest dome in the world, right? Taj Mahal in Agra, one of the wonder of the modern world, right? Then we have Red Fort, which is in Delhi, built by Shah Jahan, and it is made up of red stone, right? Golden Temple, Amritsar, these all are the fine example of our great architecture. The Europeans brought to India with their own style of architecture like Victoria Memorial, which is in Kolkata, Rashtrapati Bhavan in Parliament House, New Delhi. This is a beautiful specimen of the British architecture. After independence in 1947, we have also built several beautiful buildings in every part of India. Some of them are Vidhan Sodha in Bengaluru, Assembly Building in Mumbai, Lotus Temple in New Delhi, and New Parliament House, Bharat Mandapam, and several other buildings in different parts of the country. Right? We have Victoria Memorial, Lotus Temple, New Parliament House, and Bharat Mandap. Now, festival. You know that India is a land of festival. Many festivals are celebrated by the different people. We have religious festival, harvest festival, and national festival. If we talk about national festival, we celebrate Independence Day, Republic Day, and Gandhi Jayanti. Right? So, people of different religions live in the harmony with each other. They celebrate their festival with some other important festival like Dussehra, Diwali, Holi, Eid al-Fitr, Christmas, Guru Parv, Onam, Pongal and Ganesh Puja. Dashera celebration in Mysore and Kullu are famous. Durga Puja is celebrated in Bengal with great fervor. Baisakhi and Lohri in Punjab. Pongal in Tamil Nadu. Onam in Kerala. The national festival celebrated by India throughout the country. We have three national festivals. Independence Day, 15 August. Republic Day, 26th of January. Gandhi Jayanti on 2nd October. A festival is the time of fun and happiness we all enjoy with our family members, right? So our chapter has been completed. Hope you understood about everything about our rich culture, right? How people celebrate different festivals and how the different painting styles I have told in this chapter, different food, different dresses that is worn by the different people that make our country unique in their culture. Right? Now we will meet in the next class. Thank you for learning with me. Till then, keep enjoying, keep learning. We will meet in the next class.